Hey, good morning, everybody. Good morning. So, today, guys, I wanted to talk about something that might help you. And that is, why do we quit when things get hard? So, assuming you're in this group because you are striving to be a trader or you're ready to successfully trading, for a lot of people, they just don't get to see the success that all of that work has, that from the work that you've put in. Why? Because you quit before you can see that success. And the question is why? Well, I think that, in my opinion, one of the biggest reasons why we quit is because you don't know when it's going to end. I think that's the hardest thing. You don't know when the pain is going to end, when you're going to have a breakthrough, or even if you're going to have a breakthrough. You really don't know, definitely in your belief system, whether you're going to be able to do it or not. And I think that's what makes it really, really tough. And the reality is that trading is not that complicated. In fact, the mechanics of trading are quite simple, but a lot of people focus on the wrong areas. Like, what they do is they start to learn, they get excited, they get hopeful, and then they don't get immediate success. And what do? They think, well, that doesn't work. So it could be something like, you'll resonate with this, but it could be something like, oh, that strategy doesn't work. Technical analysis doesn't work. Maybe I need to learn some fundamental analysis. Maybe, particular indicators don't work. Whatever the case might be, you will generally find that most traders that are not succeeding will blame the mechanical method that they're using. And look, the reality is that certainly if you've been taught by me, what we teach works, right? It's really that simple. So if you've been taught by me, or if you've been taught by, somebody successful in trading, wherever you've learned, the reality is that you probably know enough, but you don't have enough belief. And so the natural tendency is, I can't do this, I need to quit. Now, some of you guys will feel like, hey, I'm not going to quit, I'm going to carry on. But you may say those words, but maybe you've actually quit inside. Like, maybe in your head, you're like, yeah, I'd love to do that, but I don't have the time. It's too difficult. So in other words, even though you're saying, hey, I haven't quit, because, quitting is like final, really you have quit because you're not proactively working every day. So the thing that you want to ask yourself is, am I proactively working every day to improving my results, to improving my performance, to improving my mindset? Every day, am I doing the best I can to give myself the best possible chance? Or am I actually really quitting? Am I finding reasons why I can't do it? And you want to try and be reflective and honest with yourself, okay? Because if you are seriously committed to doing something like trading, the thing that you want to understand and the perspective you want to come from is that, yes, we want the result. Absolutely. I'm not going to lie and sit here and tell you that, if I was just trading on a demo account and wasn't making any money, that I'd be satisfied, right? That would be an outright lie. We know we want the result, okay? We want to make a lot of money. Absolutely. However, we also maybe undervalue the growth and the process and how enjoyable that is. So trading is challenging. It always will be challenging, no matter what level you step up. The difference is that when you get to the other side and you haven't quit, is that now, even when you're going through a challenging time, the other side is coming. the light at the end of the tunnel is coming. You know it because you've experienced it. And that's why you kind of see sometimes, like, you know, a lot of successful people that have lost their money, maybe in business or whatever it is, you'll see them bounce back and make that money back. Why? Because they have the belief and know-how, and they normally do it very, very quickly, you know. So that's the bit. So I guess today's message for you is, if you carry on working, if you put in the work every day, even without knowing whether you're going to see the other side, or whether you don't know when you're going to see the other side, I promise you, you know, you will get to the other side. It's almost impossible to fail. And I think that's probably my strength, is that, you know, I went through some really horrible periods in my trading. You know, I went through, you know, losing money and not having emotional control, not doing good risk management. I made a lot of mistakes, you know, getting greedy, all those things that I did. You know, I blew up an account, a lot of money. And the thing that kept me going was, firstly, I didn't like working for other people. And secondly, I love a challenge, and there was no way I was going to quit. And I'm like, well, I know how to trade, but for some reason, maybe I've got a mental block that's stopping me to succeed. So I need to figure that stuff out. So I did loads of mentoring. I got loads of help. I did loads of reading. And I found a way. And then once I finally had that consistent breakthrough, it's not about making money 1 month or 2 months. You know, anybody can do that. Like, sometimes you might see people doubling or tripling an account as a one-off, and then they can't trade anymore. They blow up their money. I'm talking about consistently, right? So if you make money for 6 to 12 months consistently, risk managed, you know, low risk, steady returns. Once you get to that point, you are in control. Like, you have emotional control. There's no other way of doing it. And that kind of peace, that you can just open up a chart and find an opportunity, find your edge and place your trade, and you will make money, knowing that inside you, whether it's today or tomorrow or in a month or 2 months, even if you go through a bad patch, you know, eventually you'll come through that bad patch. That's the power. And that's what you're working toward. And the great thing, guys, is that the growth that happens within you is the real prize. Like I said, we all want the result. We want to make money. We want to have a nice car. We want to have a nice house. We want to go on first class travel. Those things are great. But I can honestly say to you, when I go on holiday, I really enjoy it. I'm in the moment. I love it. I have a break. I have a mental break. I'm sitting in the sun, having some drinks or whatever, having some nice food. But honestly, after a while, I'm like, I want to get back to work, you know, because I believe that we're being put on this planet not just to sit around and be lazy, but actually to grow. And I think that's what allows you to enjoy those things, is because you're growing as a person, you're challenging yourself. And so my encouragement for you guys is, don't quit. If you really want to do this, you can absolutely do this, and you can transform your life by becoming a financial trader, whether you're doing it as a lifestyle, trading 1 hour a day, 20 minutes a day, whatever, or somebody else who's really, really keen, maybe doesn't have so many responsibilities, younger or retired, and they have lots of time. You could do this full time if you wanted to. Absolutely. So wanted to send you this message just to really encourage you guys. And if you have any comments or any questions, or you need any support, you know, be sure to just comment below or drop me a message. No worries. And I'll do my best to get back to you. Have a great day, guys. Wishing you the best. Take care.